When a coach comes in and tells me, hey, it's going to be a ground and pound type day, I'm excited. I'm happy because I know I'm about to get the rock and I know we about to go to work. So when Matt Campbell came in and told you guys that was going to be part of the game plan, how much did that excite you?
It was ecstatic. I knew it was going to be a ground and pound game.
What has it been like for you, man? These last couple of weeks, man, it's been some big wins for you guys. You dropped one against the Raging Cajuns early.
Yeah.
And some people kind of wrote you off a little bit, but man, you bounced back in a strong way. I want to know, what is it like for you at school right now? Are they going crazy for you?
Yeah, they're going crazy, but actually, right now I'm in all online classes, so I don't really leave home that much just because of the COVID risk. So like a lot of my teammates have been telling me how it's been, but really I've just been chilling and just trying to stay on track. But it's been fun though. You know, that week one loss, it sucked, but I felt like it was a big wake up call for us because I felt like we knew that we were good, but we kind of got complacent and we thought everything was just going to be so easy. It was going to be given to us, but you just had to remember who we were and kind of get back on track. And I mean, you see what happened. It's been fun. I
want to get into the game-winning play that you had, the game-winning scoring touchdown against Oklahoma. And, you know, one of the things that I saw really all game from you, man, is you just ran hard, right? You just ran physical, and this was just another example of that, man. And what was the focus for you coming into this game, knowing how big this was to get this W?
Really, it was my coach just told me, he was like, you know, everything might not hit early, so we're just going to have to play ground and pound and kind of just chip away at them. And I felt like as the game went on, we kind of punctured their defense and everything just started hitting late in the game. So I just kind of had to stay patient and just keep running hard, like you said. So in the fourth quarter, once everything started hitting, I just started taking advantage of it.
All right, so listen, when a coach comes in and tells me, hey, it's going to be a ground and pound type day, I'm excited. I'm happy because I know I'm about to get the rock and I know we about to go to work. So do you pride yourself in being that kind of a running back that can handle a lot of carries, you know, that can ground and pound in the fourth quarter and wear a defense down? Is that part of your game? Is that something that's a part of your game? Yeah, definitely. I really pride myself on being a 3-down back to where, in a 3-dimensional back to where I can run the ball, I can catch the ball, and I can pass block. So just me being able to do that, I don't come out of the game as much, so I can really get a feel for what the defense is doing, and I can really start to impose my will on the defense. So when I can do that, it just helps the team out, and it helps the pass open up, because then we started to get some of our play action stuff going, which that helped us get a long 80-yard touchdown to Xavier Hutchinson in the game. So it's just really exciting to see. Once I get going, it opens a lot of stuff up for our offense. Absolutely. And I hope every other offensive coordinator is listening. Run the football, man.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it so much, man. Give my running backs a chance, man. Hand them the football.
Definitely.
I want to get into another play, man, because this play I thought was a big-time play for you, 75-yard run play against TCU. And you guys kind of started out in this bunch set offense side, and then you motion in, and you ran an outside zone from an offset position. And any running back knows when you run an outside zone from an offset position, you're never going to get to the outside, and you cut it up and obviously made a big run. What was the key factor for this play, man, that just worked for you?
Really, for me, I was just trying to set the linebackers up and set the safety up. So I kind of had to set the linebacker up to make him think I was going to go backside, so my tight end could get that block because he inserted. And then with me doing that, I also saw the safety trigger, and he came down. So I knew I could try to get the outside because our receivers were push cracking. So once I saw that safety trigger, I knew I could bounce it outside, and I just had to run from there.
Man, that I can't even tell you how amazing that is that you just broke that play down like that to me, because as I'm watching the play, I see the safety too kind of trigger. He hops over kind of to the middle of the field, thinking you're going to cut up in the middle. That linebacker you're talking about also jumped inside, which made that block easy for the lineman. And to me, that's just a sign of a great running back, man. That's what good running backs do. With good vision, you're able to move and manipulate defenders.
Right.
One of the things I want to ask you, man, what's the biggest misconception about your game, man?
Probably my speed, just because I'm a bigger back. People
don't think I'm that fast. And after I played a lot of games last year, coaches would say I'm deceptively fast. So I feel like defense might think they're going to catch me, but once I get in the open field, I feel like if I get 10 to 15 yards of space, and then nobody's going to catch me.
Is there any running back that you think you're like, or that you see some similarities in? Because every running back, every player has that one guy that they either grew up watching or they think I'm a little bit like him.
Yeah, for me, I wouldn't say I'm exactly like any one running back, because growing up there was so many guys I tried to take stuff from their game, like you, and I would watch you at USC, you and Lindell White. So I used to watch you guys a lot, and then now I watch Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley, Christian McCaffrey, just a lot of those guys. And so I kind of try to take a little things from each of your guys' game and implement it into mine. So which kind of makes me different, because I kind of do the same things as you guys, but I just do it differently just because I'm a bigger back.
One of the misconceptions about your game is just that open field speed.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that you work on, day in and day out, week in and week out, and especially in the off season? Is that
I work on with our team. We have speed coaches, so we work on our accelerations and we work on transitioning from a kind of a jog to a sprint. So I felt like this season I really have gotten to showcase that with the tempo of how I run, just being patient and exploding out of the hole, or for instance, making sharp cuts when there's nothing there, just trying to make something out of nothing, just showing that I can really be elusive and kind of just make my own play if I need to.
One thing that I would definitely give you advice on is just to, as much as you humanly possibly can, working on catching the ball out of the backfield, working on your hands, working on running routes and option routes on linebackers, because that's the thing that's going to keep you on the football field on Sundays, right? I know the Saturdays, college football, you're going to play well in that, man. But to get to the next level, running routes out of the backfield and just going to work on linebackers and safety, just going to make you that much more dangerous.
Right.
And then you add the size and the speed to it, man.
Yeah.
That's going to make you an ultimate weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see you also being a leader, for this football team in the way that you play, in the way that you step on the field every game. Do you think that Iowa State should be more respected now that you guys have beat TCU and Oklahoma 2 games in a row?
Yeah, I do. But with our team, we don't really care about getting all the national attention or about teams respecting us, because I feel like we know we're the underdog. In the past, Iowa State's been the laughingstock of the Big 12. So, and honestly, one of the reasons why I came here is to just seeing talking to Brock, seeing how he wanted to change it. And with me being one of the higher recruits that have came here, I wanted to flip it around too. So, I mean, I kind of like that we're the underdog, because when we beat everybody, it kind of shocks everybody and kind of makes the world mad. So it's been fun being the underdog. I'd rather be like that than for people to always expect us to win.
Listen, Breece, man, I appreciate you stopping by, man, and I'm very excited for you, especially going forward, man, because I can't wait to see what you're going to do in the rest of these games. You've been consistent week in and week out, 100 yards. I just want to see you keep it going, man. Keep balling.
Definitely.
Keep working on that speed and continue to just elevate yourself in every way, shape, or form on that football field. And you will be a top draft pick, and you're going to be playing on Sundays, bro. Appreciate you. Man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Fox College Football is powered by Ram Trucks, built to serve.